G'day guys, how are we all? Let's see, we should have that going. Doing some old fart racing. There we go. Even got the camera set up for it, so we're on air. If I turn that on though, it blows out the screen. See, it just goes all red. So we'll leave that off. Looks better if I used a proper camera, but I have to say that once I sort out OBS. Anyway, we're on the old fart racing account. I haven't set up my VR yet for that, so you're safe of no VR. I can see comments. We've got the iPad to my left over here. You can probably just see the edge of the iPad there. So, it's a bit annoying. A little bit that way. There we go. Yeah, so let's building up this account anymore. I don't feel like some daily races at the moment. Just going to go and do some bit of driving. Just getting some more money. Need to be able to start saving some money so I can buy some different cars. Need a GR2 car for Daily C. Because you know me, I don't like running. Oh, look, I've only got one choice of car for this. Let's see, let's just use this thing and see how we go. No, a huge fan of Chevys. We can win. I'll have to jump in that Mustang if we get third or higher. Don't even think this is a 4-speed, is it? Oh, it is 4-speed, not 5. Okay. Typical Chevy, no power. All noise but no power. I don't even know if we can even get third. And we need 2 more places. Oh, we might be able to get them. Oh, in this I'm jumping straight into the Mustang though. Come on, this silly old thing. Bit of a struggle here. He's the guy. Look at this guy. Looks like he's just farted. Just as they took the photo, they took his fart and he's smiling. Hope you don't smell that. Anyway, we find ourselves in third spot, so that's good. That's all we need. As much as I like winning all the races, it's a bit unfair. I'm just noticing up ahead there. I think there's a guy in a bloody Dodge Viper. Against all these older cars, that's a bit unfair. But at least they've got a Mustang, I'll put some better tyres on her. Yeah, it is. That's cheating using a Viper against these cars. Come on, you old Chevy, shitty Chevy. Bit of good news talking about old farts. Looks like I found my father and mum a place to hopefully go to. We're going to take him dad there tomorrow to have a little look. Probably the first time he's been out of hospital for nearly 2 weeks. So just to get him out of the hospital, I'm sure he'll enjoy. Yeah, we're not going to catch these guys. Not surprising, the shitty Chevy power. But I might do up the Mustang a bit more. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that race is over and done with. I normally try and get the Mustang, the new Mustang, and use that. Should do that really, shouldn't I? Okay, let's get out of there. Gonna jump in that Mustang. I might just buy some better tyres for her as well. Yeah. German Kiwi. Hi, dude, mate. How are you? Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. We should have Lebelek's lobbies soon. Been talking to his dad, actually. And I want to let you know about that because even his dad's going to come and join the lobby. He said he's retiring soon and he wants this. He was telling me how much those lobbies really help him. And we might actually have Lebelek's dad come and join us. He's actually a GT7er. Yeah. And he's going to come and join the lobbies sometime soon. So, yeah, they're on hold at the moment, but lobbies will be back. So hopefully we'll see you when we get to doing that again. Hold on. I want Sports Softs. Oh, wrong. I bought them for the wrong fucking. I want to waste any money on the bloody Camaro. Shit, what a waste of money. Stuff that shit. I mean, okay, yeah, let's get the Mustang. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, hopefully we will have the lobbies back soon. And it'd be amazing to have. It's got a better exhaust pipe. I'm not going to do much. With the brakes. No need to be sorry, mate. We all have our lives, and lives have to come first. It's okay. I'm very stressed out at the moment with everything going on with my parents. So, might have found him a place to go to, which is really good. So, going to actually taking Dad there tomorrow to have a little look, see if he likes it or not. Fingers crossed. Okay, this already feels better. Bringing the Mustang over that Chevy thing. Give me a Ford any day. The reason why they call them Fords, first on race day. Already feels more powerful than that bloody Chevy thing. More nimble too, actually. My new kind of account, my old fart racing, come up. The idea came up on a photo stream. We were all joking, and I shouted, "Oh, let's call it old fart racing." So hopefully build this up and start hosting some old fart racing lobbies. The good news is you're eligible because you have to be over 50, and I believe you're over 50, so you'd be able to come and join in the lobbies. Yeah, and you know Photo. But did you hear the news? Photo got kicked out of RSR. I reckon that's disgusting how they treated him, but yeah, he got kicked out. So he's no longer known as RSR Photo, he's Photo GT. So I said, that's cool, mate. We'll make up our own team. Team for us old farts. That's inspiration for this account. So this bloody Dodge doesn't have a right to be in this race. So he did everything in Mustang, kicked absolutely arse in this race, not like that last one. That Chevy's so underpowered. Had the parents' dog over for the afternoon today. That was a bit of fun. She likes the backyard here. It's a nice big backyard, so she doesn't really spend too much time outside. I just realised something. I'm going to just stop for a second. If this chat is on the wrong side, it's got the camera blocking the chat. So let's move the chat to bottom right. Okay. Wait a second, let's read. I had some good news last week. 2 holy grails. One is cool. New York. Wow. I've got a big question for you, German Kiwi. Is the flute player playing? Joining the tour? And I know what happens on tour stays on tour, but still, you know, hopefully the flute player's coming on tour. That would be pretty cool. New York, that's a crazy place to go. And Albert Hall in London, I've heard of Albert Hall in London, that's pretty famous, I think. So both awesome places to be playing. Winner, chicken dinner. You better share a room. I didn't say anything. You can practice together. Yeah, practice together. You know what I mean. Yeah. Practice playing the instruments. Thank you. Don't get your mind out of the gutter, guys. Come on. She's a lady. But yeah, practice those instruments. I'm sure the people next door won't like the trumpet and the flute being played, but hey, they get their own personal musical from next door. That's awesome news. That is awesome news. Beg your pardon. Goodness sake, here we go. Will Albert Hall is where they go. Wow, that's pretty cool. Been talking to Lebelic's father. I'm still trying to hopefully, with Dad settling now, they're going to be in a good place. I'm going to try and find some work. God knows what I'm going to do. And start saving up so I can come over to England. I want to come to England. Obviously visit Lebelec. Number one, have to visit Lebelec. But I also then want to find a way I can hire a car, drive from England to Germany. I'll see if I can contact Wayne Coolers because he offered me to use his BMW M4. And yeah, so I want to catch the train thingamajiggy that go whatever they call it with the car and go to drive from England to Germany. And I have to cross that bucket list of going around the Nürburgring. I just want to do one lap. Ideally, I would love to find if there's any way we could take Lebelec there. Because, man, it would be a dream come true to get Lebelec in the car and give him a ride around Nürburgring. That would be like 100% would top off my life. That would be like a life-changing experience for me. Going to England will be anyway, because I've never been to England. And my mum's half Pommy. Mum's a Pom. She was brought up in Pom. Well, Mum's not half Pommy, she's Pom. I'm half Brit. So if you hear me whinging, that's my British side of me. But yeah, that's a dream of mine. And you know what? If we go to Germany, we'd have to catch up, bro. We would have to catch up. Check out your Stinger. If I remember right, you got a Stinger. I saw one of those on the road the other day. They're quite. I still reckon they're quite a good-looking car. There's only one thing I don't like about that Stinger is the side profile where the rear brake lights are. I reckon the car looks so much better deleting that bit out of the back. There's that funny little bit that comes up down the side of the car. I reckon the car would look... If I bought one, I would modify it to remove that little side bit. You nearly bought a car 2 weeks ago. The killer is the deal was when I asked your insurance company $3,000 a year. What the... Seriously? Just keep the Stinger. Just keep the Stinger. Just delete that side a little bit. What was the car? Did you see Misha drove a Holden Commodore around Nürburgring? Well, the Chevy that they they used to import the Holden Commodores into America, left-hand drive, and rebadge them as a Chevy. And Misha took one around the Nürburgring. Oh, F-Type. Oh, man. What a beautiful car. Beautiful. You don't have kids here in the rear seats. Hard top or convertible? Please say hard top. They're just better hard top. They handle better. I would love to drive I want to drive a convertible. Just one day. I just want to hire one for a day and just drive a convertible for a day. I'm just worried that a bloody seagull's going to fly over the top of me and shit on me. Oh, that sounds of a V. Oh, you know, get a nice turbocharged V6 and a Kia Stinger. You know, that can top them. Well, power-wise, maybe not sound-wise, though. That's the sound of those Holden V8s. Yeah. Ford V8 does sound better than a Mustang. I would love to get myself a Ford Mustang. But you know what? Realistically, I just want to buy one of these. Just one of these. It's a Toyota 86. You see me using it in GT7 a lot. It's actually still one of my all-time affordable rear-wheel drive sports cars, you know. It's a little buzz box. Doesn't need to be over-powerful. I've driven one and I fell in love with it. Manual, 6-speed manual. I would just love to get one of those. It's kind of like a weekend driver. If I won Lotto, I wouldn't go out and buy, as much as I'd love to buy an Aston Martin or something like that. I'd buy one of those. Just get a low mileage one. I'm not going to turbocharge it. I'm not going to overpower it. I just want a nice, normally aspirated. That's what I like about the Mustangs, you know. They're normally aspirated, just nice. Yeah. Got some other nice cars. If you follow Smee 150, you'll probably see he's been driving one of these around. This is the ZR1. He got the ZR1X, but basically the same car, but no electric motors on this. Been driving one of those around America, and he's got one of these on order. He's got a GT Mustang, GTD on order in America. He's got one of these in the red Isle of Man colours, and a Ford GT. Love my model cars. Oh yeah. Talk about Smee again. He's got one of these. He's got a SF90XX. He's kind of like a green coloured. He hasn't got one of these. Everyone thought that he was buying all these Ferraris so he could then buy himself an F80. Interesting looking car. But yeah, if I come to no reason why I want to come to Germany. There's these really cool car museum places you can go to, and one of them's got a McLaren F1, and I want a to see before I die with my own eyes a McLaren F1. Be even better if I could just sit and not drive it. I know that's an impossibility because I would kill to sit in that central seat of a McLaren F1. But honestly, just to see one would be a life changer for me, to be honestly. Let's get the Mustang. Let's do some modding. I'm gonna go and just give a little bit of a mod. Oh, we will meet. If I get to Germany, we will meet, and I'll just have to see if I can save up. Now that Mum and Dad, there was a couple of things stopping me. Number one, I couldn't really go away because I had to be there to look after Mum and Dad, and but now they're just doing some little mods here. Now that they're okay, they're going to be going into a home for full-time care. I will be able to try and get some work and start earning some proper money. I've been very blessed that Dad's been helping me with most, especially my rent and stuff like that. But, you know, they're going to be where they need to be. They're going to be more care. It's just scary because you just know that time's coming and it's not too far away. That's the scary bit. It's been very, very hard. Especially these last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of stress involved with that. But hey, the positives, you need to look into the positives with this stuff. It does free up for you to be able to get some other stuff done in life. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get some changes progressing. There is I still wish we had better car engine sound. When you get set a Corsa and you load up the engines, yeah. You're older than your mother when she passed away. It's, I know it's not easy, and I've had some people say to me, "Oh, you know, we have lost," and I understand. We all deal with loss of our family in many different ways, and it's kind of scary. The reality that time is coming. So yeah, I'm very sorry for your loss too, as always. You know, it's never easy. I've obviously had my parents around me all my whole life. I've been very lucky and blessed that they've been together. They'll be next year. They'll be married for 60 years. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good wicket. But still, yeah, I am scared about that reality, that phone call, or when I go in to visit and something. Luckily, where they'll be moving, it'll be still close. I'm jumping ahead. We're hoping to get them into this place. It's literally 10 minutes away from where I'm living, so it's actually slightly closer than where they currently are. But yeah, God, that would have been a horrible time. Whoops, I'm an old fart, I can't drive myself. Let me just stop that a second. Yeah, you can't time these things. I never met my dad's mum. With my dad, when my dad was 18, his mother died from a brain hemorrhage. So I never got to meet my grandma on dad's side, or my grandfather on my mum's side. He died about a year or two after I was born, but never got to meet him either. But dad's one was really sad because dad's got two younger sisters. One younger brother, one sister, and the dad was the eldest. He was 18. He was 18 at the time, and his father, Pops, became alcoholic when it happened. So my dad at 18 basically had to bring up the whole family, get them to school, and he went and got a job. He's always been there working for others. So yeah. One interesting thing of redoing these races again is that with the new physics, this definitely feels different. I actually like the feel with the new physics. I just don't like the BOP at the moment. I think BOP is completely broken in GT7. I'm hoping that they find a way to adjust BOP without having to do updates, and they can adjust the BOP because I don't think we're going to get an update for another instead of getting updates every 2 months nowadays. To think of having to race for the next 2 months with the broken BOP that we currently have in GT7, it's a bit of a worry to me. So I've got a partner sending me a video. Better check this out. Just know this with the new physics. It's been the Hyundai Genesis GR3 for GR3 class, and there was the Hyundai Elantra N for Daily B, and then absolutely every car in the top 100 or more was that bloody Hyundai, that Hyundai TCR car thing. So if GR4 come back next week and that car's again up the top, we know that something's wrong. It kind of happens when you do a complete physics change. It's probably one of the biggest physics changes they've done in GT7 since it came out. But yeah, it just says to me, I hope they can do something about adjusting the BOP of cars more manually. If they see this kind of thing happen, they can adjust it without having to do an update or patch. They should implement something like that. Anyway, that's just my thought on that area. The BMW M4 for Daily A is a bit of fun this week. It was actually in the top 100 for a while, some of the Swift. This beloved Swift is actually quite good with the new update, actually. It's kind of given a bit more power towards front-wheel drive cars at the moment with the latest update. So that's why the Hyundai was so good. There seem to be less torque there, so yeah, our beloved Swifty seems to be still very competitive. If anything, actually more competitive. So our beloved Swifty's still there, bro. It'll be the end of the world for me if they kill the Swift. I'll be upset. I'll have to. Mind you, I've seen this latest thing of people doing boycott Sony sign out of PSN and all that stuff because of the whole diskless stuff. And everyone's telling everybody, if you're a PlayStation user, log off out of PSN. Don't use a PlayStation. We're protesting them, and it was supposed to go until August the 31st. Now they're saying indefinitely until Sony reverse that decision. The thing is, only like 20% of sales were this version. 80% was digital. The disc version was just, yeah. I'm just starting to think, yeah. I'm not too fussed. When GT7 first came out, I was struggling money-wise, so I bought the disc version of GT7 so I could put it on Afterpay and pay it off in 4 payments. But then I bought the digital versions because I'm sick and tired of putting the disc in all the time. So I ended up buying the digital version anyway. I do think they overcharge for games for digital only. Like $129 Australian for GTA 6. Oh wow. Was there any talk? You were saying that there was some talk of coming to Australia at some point. Is that still on the cards, or? That's some cool places to be playing. Going on tour with the flute player is going to be a lot of fun then. Just make sure you keep some energy to play the music, okay? But going back to the F-Type, I saw F-Type on the road the other day, and the only thing is, which is probably the one that you were looking at, it had the new headlights. I prefer the older headlights on the F-Type. I wasn't a huge fan of the newer headlight at the front. Looks too generic to me. The version of the F-Type that's in this game, that's the one I like. Apparently, the F-Type's been quite popular for the GR3 class of late too, since the update, so you might like that. I think we both like the Jaguar when we were doing the dailies. I'm not the dailies, the lobbies with Lebelic. I saw you using the Jaguar a bit. Good old F-Type. Need a drink. Pity it's got no... Actually, I have a drink in the fridge. Bundaberg and Coke. The Coke's not very nice. YTPJ1 GT7. God, that's a mouthful. Thanks for popping in and leaving a like. I do appreciate it. And leaving a comment. That's always great. It's 2022 model, so it's got the older headlights. That's okay. I don't like the new headlights that they did on. And I don't like the new Jaguar. I don't like what Jaguar did, basically deleting all their past and going some stupid ass electric thing. Beg my pardon. God, whoa. That was a burp and harp. PJ. That's much easier, PJ. Sorry about that burp. Old fart here, you know. We kind of forget these things in our old age. So yeah, this, in case you knew, I've created a new account called Old Fart Racing. I am an old fart. We're going to create an old fart racing series, and you have to be over 50 to join. So you have to be an old fart to join. That's probably the tuning. Probably was what the insurance company didn't like either. I have heard insurance overseas there is massive. I think it's a bit. Problem is, our cars here in Australia are so overpriced. Gold medal burp, yeah. Oh, I am the king of burps. Us Aussies, we know how to burp. Bloody Kiwis, they can't burp for shit. This is a Kiwi burp. That's all they can do. But Aussies, I mean, we know how to attenuate a proper burp, inner burps. I bet out of all those, we're going to get a RAV4? What the I'd rather that than that little bit of money. At least we didn't get them sticks. I've been mostly getting freaking sticks and crap. Who's messaging me now? Oh, there we go. There's the boss. It's the boss. The boss. What's she posting now? Saturday 29 hours. Receive this gift. Yes, please. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? Just like my well, you're proud of. You're good at your music playing prowess. So I have to be proud of something. So I can make a burp last and go extremely loud if I have to. I'm proud of my burps. My burps. It's hard to beat my burps. What did I have to do? I had to tag a photo. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. What's this? Photo. So I'm old age. I can't remember. Burping while playing the trumpet equals nothing good. I've got a trumpet up there. I've actually got a trumpet. I have. I've got a trumpet. I bought it cheap. I think at Audi or something. That's cheapy. I just wanted to see if I could play it. Got a flute as well. So yeah, supporting you and your flute player friend by getting myself a trumpet and a flute. Huh? By the way, are you familiar with photography using cam? Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, okay, stop fucking talking. God, I hate this crap. Let's do this old one there. Shut up. Let's let the car. Let's put. I know, we have to do Swifty. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, shut up and just let me take shoot. There we go, Swifty. For me and you there. That actually looks almost real. Almost. You can kind of tell the colour's just a bit too shiny, but I have to say that. Okay, that. Okay, we're done now. Okay, we're taking a photo. Can I just exit out of here for God's sake, game, please? There we go. We took a photo. That's almost as useless as bloody washing it. Actually, it is more useful than washing your car. I reckon that whole washing the car thing is just such a waste of time. Wait a second. Trombone simulator. There's a trombone simulator. Alrighty then. Salty Dan. I don't even know who Salty Dan is. Is Dan has got a lot of salt poured on his head? Bit of dandruff, you know. Ah, you had to get National A license to do that. Crap. I don't want to do that shit. Not yet. Oh, no, let's do a daily race. Let's do daily C. Let's do a daily C. I'm going to have to hire a car, but that's okay. I still haven't done watch that stupid thing so it doesn't skip. Oh, that's what we've got in time trials. What's the time trials? Nürburgring, yeah, baby. It's pretty. Actually, one thing, I'll give the Iconic N6N, especially in game, kudos. It's got the fake engine and gearbox implemented into the game, so it's good. What's Honda Sports Vision Gran Turismo? What track? Oh, Luna Seca. I'm not a fan of Luna Seca. I don't know if I could laugh. I'm not sure if my ticker could cope. Anyway, yeah, let's do a GR2 car. I'm going to use something that's crap. We're going to be starting down the back. What car? Let's use something that's unusual. What have we got? Mercedes. Yeah, let's use the Merc. Let's go old school. I know it's slow, but I don't care. This is a slow lobby. It's going to be a slow lobby anyway. Let's just do this for shits and giggles, because you don't get any DR until after your 5th race. How did I set a time of 1:58.6? I must have accidentally driven around you. That's a pretty fast for an old fart. All the best, German Kiwis. Thank you so much for popping in, bro. And happy flute playing. Enjoy them flutes. I'm very happy for you, mate. Very happy for you. And just remember, I know you weren't looking. When you're not looking for someone, that's when they come along. Because you're not trying to be someone you're not, and neither are they. If you find someone in your life, and you find them without looking, then, yeah, they're a keeper, mate. They're a keeper. Means they like you for who you are. And you like them for who they are. So, that's the way I look into life. Yeah, but you know, there's some things women can do that men can't. Unless you're that way inclined, man. Uh-oh, we're going to get into a race. I hate it when it does this. There's a chance we're not going to get into the race. Oh, no, there we go. That's good. There was a bit of lag. Sweet. Oh, crap, because we had set a time. Yeah, let's start on these hearts and let's see how many people take us out, because these low lobbies. This is a new account. I haven't even done 5 races yet, so I'm still not getting any DR, so this race is almost like just get a race done, so it doesn't matter where I finish in this. That's why I've chosen a different car. We're going to be absolutely eaten up. This is like I think I'm only my third race, online race. So first having a go at this race actually. Don't think I've done a daily C yet on this account. So this is only my third ever online race. Wish me luck. Neither am I. Output only. Output only. No input. You know what I mean. The good old... See, I had to go to the older car, I'm an old fart, so those do things are too fast for us old people. Mind you, these Mercs are pretty good. There used to be some races where this Merc would even beat the GR2 cars, so... Whoa, these guys come flying in. Must be the brakes where this old Merc's not very good. It's the brakes. I thought I was going to get swamped. Whoa, they come flying past. Or just try and drive through me. Come on, Mario. Synchronized crashing. Whoa, there's someone coming flying down inside. Yeah, this Merc cannot brake, can it? They need to separate these classes. I think they need a separate the old Group 1 cars from the GR1 cars from the old to new, and they need to do that with these things too, I think. These guys are just taking themselves out. These critters, oh look at that, we're backing up all these places without even having to bloody overtake anyone. We're going to finish in the top 10 without even passing anyone. Technically we've gone backwards anyway. We started 5th, I think. Oh, 6th, I think. It's 5th or 6th. Hey, look at that. We're in the top 9 now. Wonder if anyone actually finished the race. I'm not going to lose any DR anyway because I still don't get. You don't get DR until I think your 5th race. Gotta love that purple flower. There's probably a whole lot of lavender. I can just smell that lavender. Oops, someone's been off. Boom! They must have all come together. And another one's out. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. MA Lakers. Must be a bit of an American fanboy. Do people know how to... Seriously, just drive through me? What the... I mean, seriously. Just drive through them. That's what I'm about this class. You just get these friggin' idiots that... Oh, they're friggin' Japanese. Seriously, just rams out the arse. You don't even try and overtake. You're always going to be a bloody D drive if you're going to keep doing that shit. Ah, man. Bet you that's what happened. He probably tried to drive through that other guy and hit him. But they don't know how to... So I'm actually not a fan of this ghosting stuff that they do. How are they going to learn? They just think, oh, I'll just drive through someone. Teaches bad habits when they have that. You know, look, we're top 8. You'll probably try and drive through MA Lakers and the same thing will happen. Try and drive as if you're driving in. People say it's just a computer game. I agree, yeah, it is just a computer game, but it's real people you're racing against, so show some respect to each other. Old fart here, you know, we always whinge about something, so I'll just whinge. It's called overtake, not through take. How can they have these older cars in the same class as the newer GR2 cars when they're like over 10 seconds a lap slower? They need to separate them. Like have a GR2 H class, which is H for historic. Oh, MR Lakers now were seventh. Even made up all the places by everyone quitting. I'm not a quitter. As tempting as it can be sometimes. Quicker time, wow. Only lost 8 seconds on that lap to first place. Just cruising. I'm in the Mercs here, CLKs that are way slower than the proper GR2 cars. Got Tiger and Noel fart back in last place. 6th place now. We've had another one retire from the race, so we've got back to where I qualified. All we need is one more to retire, and I'll get a top 5. That's a lonely old race. I was wondering why I'm so slow. It's because I'm in the murk. These things are like almost 10 seconds a lap slower. As I am. I'm 10 seconds a lap slower than the fastest lap. Fart a lot. All fart racing and fart a lot. Everyone else is in between. I bloody fart a lot and all fart racing. I'm not going to finish this race. I'll be further away than the 1 minute 30 required to finish it. So it is what it is. Hey, at least we win our class. I'm the only one in our class, but hey, technically I win my class. This is where you really tell the difference of having no downforce compared to the GR2 cars on the new ones. You can't go through there almost flat, which I can with those GR2 cars. So just 2 laps to go. I might. Oh, it's going to be touch and go. Probably just going to miss out and finishing the race. Wondering why I'm so far behind us because I'm in the murk. I can't get any DR in this race because you don't get DR until after I think it's your 5th race. This is only my 3rd online race on this account, so. He might possibly just be able to finish the race. Well, that's lap difference between me in the first place is less than 1 minute 30. We should be okay. I think we might just be able to scrape it in with about 2 seconds to go. We've got 1 minute 30 to finish. We should just be able to pull it in, I think. Might be able to just finish the race. I have to hustle though. We should with about 5 seconds to spare. Come on. It's a race to be able to finish the race. Oh, easy. Thought it was going to be a smaller gap than that. Yeah, we're still going to finish the race. That's good. Whew. We did it. We got 5th. Yes, we got the idiots that forget that they have to stop. So that guy didn't stop. So we got a top 5 after all. Yes. Yeah, baby. Oh, fat left. Oh, I was going to say congrats. So far, first 3 races, 3 top 5s. I'm going to go and check. I think that's where it is. Let's have a look. Not much time to get into the next race, but I'm not going to do another online race. Probably might be ending the stream soon. Let's have a look. Where am I? We've got 3 cards bought. We're safety rating up to S now. Okay, we've had 3 races, 3 top 5 finishes. That's thanks to that guy not stopping in the race. I mean, seriously, you don't know you have to stop. But hey, thank you. This goes to show you just finish the race and you do well. So there we go. We did a thing. And I will take that. Now, a good way to make some money is to go into Power Pack and do some of the Power Pack races. It's not, yep, okay, Sarah. Because you can get these money, just do one race, get 100. So I could get 3 races and I can make a bit. Oh, pardon me. First I'm burping in your ear holes, and now I'm coughing in your sneezing. Sorry, not coughing, sneezing in your ear holes. I think the first car I want to buy is a GR3 car. I want to buy the Jaguar, which is, I believe, in Europe. And I think the Jaguar GR3 car is about 450. Let's have a look. Jaguar. I should have gone with Jaguar as the series. Was there? Yeah, 450. 350 for the GR4 and 450. So I went with Toyota, so I got the Toyotas. But yeah, I think I'll buy the Jaguars next. I'll save up and you get another 100 and something thousand. But I'm going to do that one in the next stream. So thank you those who have come along and watched. Thank you to German Curie and YTPJ1GT7, or just PJ for short. Thank you guys for coming along, leaving a like, and being cool supporters of this channel. See you all in the next one. Stay safe. Bye for now.